what used to happen is the president used to send out a letter through an email, and so all of the students were informed that way. But there was a lot of students that were complaining, like, we don't really care, don't send us an email. Well, there's a few people that really did care, and so when we stopped sending that, they were really upset, and there was no place that they could read the minutes or figure out what was going on and see what was really being done. And so we started putting there was a comment on Facebook, I'm pretty sure, and that kind of backfired in a sense that there was a lot of like attacking going on between students. And so it wasn't really handled in a very good way, but the problem did get resolved, you know, and there was some peace that came out of it. And so we ended up writing or putting our minutes in the TAC, and so that was a way that they could get those is through the TAC. And then, but the problem with that is people they didn't know that it was in the TAC, and so we kind of, for a while, we would send out, we each had like our area that we lived in, we'd send out a little email blurb that way, and then it was on our website, and then it was on the TAC, like I had said. And so it kind of resolved that problem, but in the same sense, I don't think students were getting that feedback that they wanted, which totally makes sense. I totally agree that we needed that feedback. Did I think that it was handled very well? No. But I get that there's a lot of things that can be handled different, and just in the moment, you know, you don't think about it. I mean, we all are students. It's not like we have professionals working with students and vice versa. You know, we all have our flaws, but there was definitely a lot of stress that came behind that, because I saw both sides. I saw how it affected the president, but I also saw how it affected the students. And so being that middle and seeing both, you're just like, oh gosh, you know. So I don't know, there was a lot of things brought up in that sense to Senate, but a lot of the times it's organizations asking for money, or a few times the TAC will sit in to get story information. But I think the other downfall is that students complain, but they never show up to the meetings. And so it's got to be a two-way thing. Senate can't just go out and kiss your feet, you know, make everything better. You've got to come in and put some work in as well. So.